Alright guys, it is Kieran from Red Devil Weekly and we are here to preview United's game against Spurs. Wednesday night at Old Trafford is going to be absolutely blockbuster. It's going to be a very interesting game indeed. Before I give my thoughts, please do leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I always do enjoy reading what you guys have to say, so please do leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. But without further ado, I'm going to get straight into my thoughts. And obviously, coming in off the back of that Newcastle game, we're on a bit of a low. We're on a bit of a low, really. Obviously, we didn't lose the game, so it's not, we don't want to cry over spilt milk, but it's not exactly the best way to come into two games, one against Spurs and one against Chelsea, in very quick succession. It's not the sort of momentum you want going into those games. And unfortunately, playing against Spurs, we're not going to be able to get off the hook if we don't take our chances or don't create chances. Spurs this season, obviously third in the table, 23 points to their name after 10 games, and looking fairly good. Looking fairly good. They have been very much well drilled under Antonio Conte. Yes, the football at times hasn't been, that easy on the eye, but we had it under Mourinho. We had this under Mourinho where our football, a lot of the time, wasn't really, it was needs must football. It was basically get over the line however we can. And we finished second, which obviously isn't a trophy. In the 18 or 17-18 season, that was our best season under Mourinho. But we got the job done in a lot of games where we didn't play pretty football and we just got over the line. I think that's what Spurs are doing right now. And it's something which hasn't always been part of their DNA. In fact, has never really been part of Spurs' DNA. They've always been a team that have played nice football, but have ultimately been done over by the dark arts. And I think now, with a manager like Conte, with the experience that team has, I think they're starting to tap into that a little bit, and it seems to be doing well for them. They seem to be, it seems to be paying off for them, and good luck to them. Obviously, not in this game coming up, but it seems to be paying off for them. And it seems like they're starting to get a bit more of a ruthless winning mentality, and that can only put them in good stead. But them coming to Old Trafford, especially after us drawing 0-0 against Newcastle at Old Trafford on Sunday, is not the best game to have because they'll be licking their lips. They will see the defensive frailties that we've got at this moment in time, and they'll see the fact that in front of goal, we're not exactly at our most confident. Yes, I don't think we've been terrible, even though in the last game we weren't brilliant, but I don't think overall in the last kind of 6 or 7 games we've been poor in front of goal. But in the last couple of games, Omnia and now Newcastle, we failed to put away chances. And as I said, against these teams, against these top four teams, top six sides, it's going to be punished. It's going to be ruthlessly punished, and we're going to lose ground and lose games. So we've got to be careful of that. In terms of the United side of things, I think Ten Hag, for me, won't make too many changes to the team we saw start against Newcastle. I'm not sure about Martial. Scott McTominay was training with the side, so he could come back into the 11 potentially for Fred. And to be honest with you, with Fred's performance, I think he probably does need to sit down. It wasn't a great performance, wasn't it, guys? But, I think he might go with Casemiro. And if Eriksen isn't fit, he might go, and play McTominay next to Casemiro, especially when you're playing a top six side. You might need a bit of extra protection. So he might go with that. But we have to wait and see. I think the press conference is at 4 o'clock and it's just gone past 3:30 as I'm recording this. So I don't actually know what Ten Hag said in his press conference. Obviously, if he says Martial and Eriksen are fit, then obviously that changes my team entirely. But we're not sure whether they're going to be fit. So at this moment in time, I can't put either of them in my side. But I think it will be a very similar team to what we saw against Newcastle, barring Fred. I don't think Fred's going to start. But I think we need to, make sure we take our chances, but also make sure we have a way of breaking down Spurs' defence. This season they have been fairly defensively solid. Obviously under Antonio Conte, that's what's expected. It's expected that you defend resolutely and defend as a team, and they've done that very, very well. And that's why I think it's going to be very, very difficult because I don't envisage them changing their plan when they come to Old Trafford. So we've got to be able to break them down, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do that. So my score prediction, and as I said, let me know your score predictions in the comment section down below. I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I don't think United are going to get the win in this one. Yes, I'm normally a bit more positive, but I just think in the last couple of games we've struggled in front of goal. I just don't see us getting the win, guys. I really don't. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But Spurs look a very formidable side this season, and we've been struggling in our last couple games. So I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As I said, leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. But until after the Spurs game, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys then. Cheers.